I have posted a video. A lot has happened in my life lately. One, the biggest and most important one being that I finally graduated grad school. Biggest milestone I've ever had in my entire life. With the end of that chapter, opens up a whole new world of time that I've never had in the past 3 years. So I'm really excited to use it. So one thing that I thought I could do would be at least to make another video and show you all how I make my apple cider vinegar toner. So easy, so simple. It only takes a couple of ingredients to make this stuff. Since I've been using it for the past about year and a half, I've noticed a lot of improvement in my skin, the clarity, tone, texture, everything. I even get compliments about it, which is kind of nice because, of course, I'm human and I only see the flaws in my face. Anyway, I got the idea from my cousin. She had been using it for about a month and a half or so, and she told me that she hadn't had any acne whatsoever, not a pimple, nothing, since she started implementing this into her daily regimen. So I thought, why not give it a try and see if I could get some similar results? Because at the time I was experiencing quite a bit of acne, like really deep acne, not just like a pimple here or there or anything like that. It was actually like all along here in my chin and just terrible and deep, and they took forever to come out, and when they did, they were horrific and out with a vengeance, and worse than it even was any acne that I experienced as a teenager. So I was hoping that apple cider vinegar would be something that I could implement to combat these issues. So I did, and I'm really happy that I did. So let's just go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk to you about are the benefits of the ingredients that I use in my mix. So let's get started. Naturally, we should talk about the main ingredient of my apple cider vinegar toner, which of course is apple cider vinegar, aka ACV. Benefit number 1, ACV helps to balance the skin. It does this by controlling oil production and reducing the appearance of oiliness. Number 2, ACV makes skin appear brighter and tighter. Number 3, ACV is antiseptic and antibacterial. This means that it can kill bacteria and yeast that may cause breakouts. Number 4, apple cider vinegar is all natural, baby. This means it's great for sensitive skin that could react negatively to harsh chemicals. Number 5, ACV stimulates circulation. It does this because it contains natural alpha hydroxyl and acetic acids, which stimulate the capillaries in the skin. By doing this, your cells are going to turn over faster and renew quicker, which makes skin newer and prettier. Number 6, it can help remove excess makeup and can help to improve the look of sunspots, age spots, acne, and acne scars. But of course, you have to be aware of a few things. ACV is really stinky. I'm used to it at this point, but it is pungent. I live alone, so I just toss the cotton balls in the trash. However, other people may keep a bag in the bathroom just to dispose of it. I've also heard of people placing the mixture in a small spray bottle and just spraying their face with it. I'm too scared to do that because I don't want to get it in my eyes. If you have any open sores, popped pimples, or scratches or anything like that, it might be a little stingy once you put it on your face. Just to avoid that, add extra water to your mix and you should be good. Once you start using this, your face could get a little dry. Since it is reducing oil, your face just might not be as moisturized as it typically would be. So in order to avoid that, make sure that you start with more water in your mix and then maybe only use it once a day. And then work your way up to less water and also using it twice a day. Next are the benefits of rosehip oil. Rosehip oil is anti-aging because of its vitamin C and vitamin A, and it also helps fade the appearance of scars and dark spots. Next is lavender oil. Lavender oil can help reduce acne because it inhibits bacteria and balances oil production. It also helps reduce redness because it soothes and reduces inflammation or aggravated skin, and it could also help with that nasty smell of ACV. Lastly, please be aware that pregnant or breastfeeding women and those with diabetes should not use lavender oil. I'm not sure why, but just don't do it. Also, if you ever have any concerns about bringing in any sort of natural remedy or essential oils or anything like that into your regimen, definitely consult with a physician to make sure that it's right for you. Okay, now it's time to finally get into making this mix. I have a couple things here laid out. Let's just talk about each one of them. Okay, so the first one is just my empty glass bottle. I find that making natural products in glass is way better than plastic. Next is apple cider vinegar. This is with the mother. Make sure any apple cider vinegar that you get has the mother in it. That's where most of the benefits are. You can see that gunky stuff, that's the mother right there. But if you give it a little shake, you can see that it kind of dissipates into the rest of the liquid. Next is distilled water. Distilled water is important because you have to use that when you're making any type of product with water. It just makes everything last better, or longer, I mean. Next is lavender oil. We already talked about that. I'm going to show it for too long. Yep. Next is rosehip seed oil. And again, showing that too long as well. And lastly is just a funnel. I just use this to make it easier to pour things into the jar. So I have a little bit left in there, as you can see, but I'm not too worried about that. We're just going to make a whole new batch and mix it in together. So first thing that I'm going to do is grab the distilled water. And because I'm used to it, I'm going to use very little distilled water. For those of you trying this for the first time, you're going to want to have more distilled water than you will apple cider vinegar. So maybe like 3 parts water, 1 part apple cider vinegar. But for me, I'm down to the vice versa, I guess. So I use a lot less of that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add in my apple cider vinegar. And whoops, I couldn't hit that. So shake it up, make sure the mother's all mixed in and everything like that. And then I'm just going to pour it into my bottle again. And I'm not going to take it all the way to the top. I'm going to be moving soon. So I thought this will be enough to last me right until about the time that I do move. And I don't want to break any glasses in the boxes or anything like that. So I think that amount will suffice for this purpose here. So I'm going to take that funnel out. The next thing I'm going to do, you can see it's pretty mixed. You can tell that mine is mostly apple cider vinegar. Okay. So the next I'm going to add some rosehip oil seed oil. Okay, so that doesn't work. Typically, I read once that to efficiently and effectively pour these bottles, you kind of do like this little like tip pour type thing. You can see that it's coming out more as I rock it back and forth, and yeah, it basically comes out. So I'm going to do about 10 to 20 drops of that. I don't really count, I just do it till I'm tired of pouring it in. I'm just kidding. I think that was about 10 to 15 rather than 10 to 20. So yeah, 10 to 15 drops. Next, lavender oil. And I'm just going to do the same motion, that rocking back, but I'm so impatient, I just kind of start trying to drop it in there. But you can see that that comes out a little bit better than that other bottle. And with this, I'll do probably maybe 20 drops of the lavender oil, so more of the lavender than the rosehip oil. And then that is basically it. I leave it in the bathroom. I apply it on my face after I wash. I actually even use it on my neck. I clean my ears out with it. I do everything with it. Especially like after I wash my hair or shampoo it or condition it and I have all that gunk in my ear. I just take the cotton ball and wipe it over my entire face, and then I follow with a moisturizer. And simple as that. One more thing. So since I do hold my container in glass, I do pour it in this plastic container or something like this when I travel, and then I just spray a cotton ball with that. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found this informative, and if you do try to use apple cider vinegar and make this mix, definitely let me know how it works for you. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks, guys.